Now further, I thought that over for a minute. Perhaps I had misjudged my man. I asked, "Can you feed me? Can you cook?" "I can cook." I lied again. "If you can cook, then maybe I can feed you." So he said that when Anil very bluntly said, "I can't pay you," he thought to himself that had he made any mistake in judging the man this time? Because he considered himself to be very experienced and perfect in observing people and finding his perfect prey. So they had a little conversation. He asked for food. He said, "If you can cook, then it's fine." He said he lied because being a thief by profession, he was good at lying. So he lied and said okay, and Anil also agreed that okay, fine, if you can cook, then I can also feed you. He took me to his room over the Jumna sweet shop and told me I could sleep on the balcony. But the meal I cooked that night must have been terrible because Anil gave it to a stray dog and told me to be off. But I just hung around, smiling in my most appealing way, and he couldn't help laughing. So when they got home, Anil took him from Anil took him from the wrestling court to his house, and there he told him where is the kitchen, where are all the things required to cook food, and then he told him to cook something and showed him the balcony where he could arrange for his bed and all. So he says that I cooked the most horrible food but kept my most appealing smile on face because that food was fed to the stray dogs. None of us ate that food, but I still kept on my most appealing smile, and Anil could not stop laughing looking at my smile. Later, he patted me on the head and said, "Never mind. He'd teach me to cook. He also taught me to read and write my name and said he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers." I was grateful. I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve. Now, still see in this paragraph how selfish and mean this narrator Hari Singh is sounding. And Anil is so sweet in his gestures. He simply patted his head and said, "Don't worry, you are a horrible cook, but I'll teach you how to cook. And not just cooking, I will also teach you how to read and write so that you can write your name. I will also teach you how to add up numbers so that you can add up numbers, count money, and do some calculations for your own self." And while listening to all of this, he was having just one idea in mind, that he, being selfish and mean, considered himself to be very perfect in his profession of stealing and robbing. And once he will be an educated man, the things will become much more easier for him, because from his personality, nobody will be able to make out that whether he is a thief or a robber. And it will help him to get along with people easily. अब फिर वो और बड़े बड़े लोगों को रॉब कर पाएगा, और अमीर पैसे वाले लोगों को रॉब कर पाएगा, जो लिखना पढ़ना जानते होंगे, इंग्लिश में बोल पाएगा, अपनी स्टीलिंग को, अपनी रॉबरीज को बहुत अच्छे से प्लान कर पाएगा, मनी का खूब कैलकुलेशन कर पाएगा. सो ही वॉज वेरी हैप्पी टू नो ऑल ऑफ दैट. It was quite pleasant working for Anil. I made the tea in the morning, then would take my time buying the day's supplies, usually making a profit of about ₹1 a day. I think he knew I made a little money this way, but he did not seem to mind. And thief being a thief, right? You cannot change anybody's basic nature, no matter what you do with people or how you treat them or anything. This is the natural behavior of human beings, which is not good, right? You should always acknowledge anybody's good doings for you. You should forbid doing wrong to anybody who is doing good to you. Now, he being an illiterate 15-year-old teenager, he had nothing to lose, and he did not have any acquaintance who could have ever made him feel so important, could worry about whether he knows how to read or write, calculations and all. So he says that my usual day was just to wake up early in the morning, prepare tea, and then go and buy supplies for the day. And while doing this, I used to make a profit of 1 rupee per day. Now imagine this story dates back to a time where 1 rupee profit was also a big thing. And another thing which he tries to highlight here is that Anil was aware about it, that he was stealing from him every day, but still he did not mind. Anil made money by fits and starts. He would borrow 1 week, lend the next. He kept worrying about his next check, but as soon as it arrived, he would go out and celebrate. It seems he wrote for magazines, a queer way to make a living. And he was not very much sure of what Anil exactly did, but since he liked the appearance of the man, so he just got along with this man. So gradually he tells that Anil was a hand to mouth survivor. आज आया, कल ख़त्म हो गया तो बोरो कर लिया, फिर आया तो रिटर्न कर दिया और सेलिब्रेट कर लिया. एंड उसको ऐसा लगता था, मतलब ग्रेजुअली उसके अनिल के साथ रहने और टाइम स्पेंड करने के बाद हरी सिंह को समझ में आया कि शायद ये किसी मैगजीन के लिए लिखता है और ये बहुत ही अजीब तरीका है अपना जीवन जीने का, मतलब टू अर्न अ लिविंग फॉर योर सेल्फ. One evening he came home with a small bundle of notes saying he just sold a book to a publisher. At night I saw him tuck the money under the mattress. I had been working for Anil for almost a month and apart from cheating on the shopping had not done anything in my line of work. I had every opportunity for doing so. Anil had given me a key to the door and I could come and go as I please. He was the most trusting person I had ever met. So one day, Anil had a big reason to celebrate. Finally, he was able to sell his manuscript to the publisher. उसने एक बुक लिखी थी जिसकी manuscript मतलब ओरिजिनल ड्राफ्ट उसने एक पब्लिशर को सेल कर दिया था पब्लिश करने के लिए कि छापो, किताब बनाओ, बाइंडिंग करो और बेचो. और खूब सारे उसको नोट्स के बंडल्स मिले थे जिसको कि उसने अपने मैट्रेस के नीचे रख दिया, गद्दे के नीचे, अपने बेड पे गद्दे के नीचे छुपा दिया. नाउ हरी सिंह न्यू एवरीथिंग अबाउट ऑल दिस एंड ही ऑल्सो न्यू दैट हाउ मच अनिल ट्रस्टेड हिम, क्योंकि अब उसको अनिल के साथ रहते रहते 1 महीना हो गया था. अनिल उसको 100% ट्रस्ट करता था, उसको पढ़ना लिखना सिखा रहा था और यहाँ तक कि उसने एक चाबी भी दे दी थी कि कभी भी हरी का मन करे वो आए, कभी भी उसका मन करे वो जाए. और आज तक इतना विश्वास करने वाला उसको कोई भी पर्सन अपनी लाइफ में नहीं मिला था. एंड दैट इज़ वाई it was so difficult to rob him. It's easy to rob a greedy man because he can afford to be robbed, but it's difficult to rob a careless man. Sometimes he doesn't even notice he's been robbed and that takes all the pleasure out of the work. और इस 1 महीने में वो जो रोज़ वो 1 रुपये का प्रॉफिट अनिल से कमाता था डेली सप्लाईज लाने में, इसके अलावा उसने और किसी भी तरह से अनिल को रॉब नहीं किया. तो उसको अनिल का ये अच्छा बिहेवियर देखकर ये रियलाइज़ हुआ कि एक लालची व्यक्ति को रॉब करना आसान है बजाय एक इतने सिंपल आदमी को जिसको मालूम है कि उसको रोज़ मैं 1-1 रुपये से रॉब कर रहा हूँ, बट स्टिल वो इतना काइंड है, इतना लविंग और केयरिंग है कि वो खुश है, इतना केयरलेस है वो. क्यों? क्योंकि जो लालची है वो पैसे का नुकसान उठा के उसकी भरपाई कर लेगा, लेकिन जो आदमी इतना सिंपल है, इतना केयरलेस है, उसके लिए वो पैसा बहुत मायने रखता है और वो अगर उससे चला जाए, कोई ले ले, तो वो उसकी भरपाई कभी नहीं कर पाएगा क्योंकि उसने वो पैसा मेहनत से कमाया है. तो इसलिए पहली बार अपना वही काम करने में उसको बहुत तकलीफ हो रही थी. ही वॉज इन डिलेमा, वो डिसाइड नहीं कर पा रहा था करूँ कि नहीं करूँ. Well, it's time. I did some real work. I told myself, I am out of practice and if I don't take the money, he'll only waste it on his friends. After all, he doesn't even pay me. और हरी सिंह ने ये डिसाइड किया कि नहीं, मुझे इसको रॉब कर लेना चाहिए। क्यों? क्योंकि ये तो इतना केयरलेस है कि मुझे वैसे भी पे तो करता नहीं है, एंड ही विल एंड अप स्पेंडिंग ऑल हिज मनी ऑन हिज फ्रेंड्स। तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा पैसा लेकर मैं यहाँ से निकल जाता हूँ, और बहुत टाइम हो गया मैंने कुछ काम भी नहीं किया है। So I'll stop here, and as you can see in the images, there are 6 questions in all. 2 images हैं जिसमें 3-3 questions दिए हुए हैं। वो questions आपको आंसर करके फोटो क्लिक करके ग्रुप में भेजना है, and you will write the answers in your practice copy. All right? Thank you children and have a nice day.